Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this occasion, this is me and my partner. We're gonna do a mini podcast about two topic. It's about the AI and also the why English is so important for the future career. So before we start, I will introduce myself and my partner. Okay, my name is Dona Rahel Puspita with student ID 44240860.
My name is Nur Indri Aini D.S dari Chawalya. My student ID is 44241653.
Okay, so here we are the podcast.
Hello everyone, welcome back to your favorite podcast, A to Talk. With me, Nur Indri Aini, your host today. So, I'm joined by my partner in crime. She's the most critical thinker in our communication class. Okay, here, Rahel.
Hello everyone. Hi Indri. Thank you for having me here. I've been so excited today because of the topic you whispered me about for our talk today.
Okay, you should be, because today we are going to the spill the tea on something literally every college student is doing right now.
Okay.
It's artificial intelligence or AI. So we are talking ChatGPT, Gemini, and more. Okay, Rahel, what do you think about AI on campus? A brilliant innovation, or is it just feeling pure academic laziness?
Okay, it's kind of straight to the point, yeah, for asking the exact the topic that we talk about. For me, in my opinion, AI is one of the lifesaver one because as long as it's used correctly, and if you look at the 2023 UNESCO report on AI and education, they highlighted that AI can act as your personal 24/7 tutor. Because if a lecturer explains a concept too fast, we can literally ask AI to explain it again. Because a study in the Journal of Educational Technology found that students who use AI as a formative learning assistant showed 20% increase in productivity and comprehension because they get instant feedback. So it's pure gold for studying, right? Because it makes our studying is more easier.
Okay, I get your point, but I mean, AI is great for brainstorming or getting inspiration.
Yep.
But as the host, I have to pay the bills at podcast here. Sorry.
Okay.
Don't you think AI is making us lose our critical thinking?
Okay.
As journal I read by Lukman et al. 2023 in a study titled Problematika penggunaan artificial intelligence atau AI untuk peluang belajar di kalangan mahasiswa. The study indicates that the use of AI give rise to various problems,
Okay.
including a decline in students' critical thinking abilities and obstacles to the development of individual skills. So many students just copy paste entire essay
Okay.
and submitted them without reading again. And is it that's running our skills as communication major?
Yeah, it's kind of relatable when, especially in our class, right? There's so many.
Yes.
There's
Oh my
so,
God.
There's so many person that they even read again for just doing a copy paste things. It's kind of huge red flag actually, and I totally agree with you about that part. Because in a prominent study published in Higher Education Research and Development in 2024, researchers identified a phenomenon called cognitive offloading. It's a scientific term for when our brain is completely stop thinking because it's overly used a machine, and it leads to a massive spike in plagiarism, like zero originality, and also, honestly, our independent research skill just go out the window also.
Exactly. And what about accuracy L? Okay. AI hallucinates all the time. It makes up fake search and statistics. Imagine a public relations student analyzing a brain crisis using um, hallucinate AI data. That's an absolute ethical disaster. According to the International Center for Academic Integrity, submitting AI-generated work without proper disclosure is a direct violation of academic ethics.
Okay, absolutely. That's why mentioned it before when think the solution isn't to ban it completely, because the technology always win because we we can run away from it also. And the consensus among modern educational experts right now is AI integrations with AI literacy. Why? Because universities should permit AI, but only for structuring outline, finding initial references, and prove reading grammar. The actual deep analysis, argument, and final conclusion must come from our human brain.
I love your opinion. So basically, don't let AI do the thinking. Just use AI to speed up the process.
Yeah, exactly. I mean to think of AI as a bicycle for your mind, not to replace your legs.
Right. That was such a solid insight from Rahel. To wrap it up, AI is an innovation in the right hands, but a disaster of laziness if used carelessly. Everything in our hands, guys. Okay, thank you so
Exactly.
much, Rahel, for today and for sharing your thoughts today.
Yeah, thank you very much, and also thank you for having me here. And keep rocking A to Talk, my favorite podcast ever.
Alright, guys, that's all for today episode. See you in the next episode. Keep it critical and keep it communication.
Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to your favorite podcast ever. Here's A to Talk with me, I'll as a host for today, and there's our guest is a super active fourth semester communication science student. It's Nur Indri. We called Ai. Hello,
Hello,
Ai.
Rahel. Hello, everyone. It's good to be come back on the podcast. Another fun chat.
Okay, so maybe we straight to the point. You know, what's our topic for today?
Okay.
Today we are breaking down a topic that almost every university students complains about at the same point.
Okay.
The question is simple, but it's kind of deep.
Okay.
You guys need to listen what the topic of the day. The question is simple but deep. Why should university student, no matter what the major, should to be master in English? Some students really think like, hey, we're Indonesian, we live in Indonesia also, so we don't need to talk in English. Why it so bother me? And about that, what's your take on this?
That's so relatable,
Yep.
right? So many people have that mindset. But if you look at it from an academic standpoint first, English is non-negotiable.
Okay.
Right, according to Montgomery research of peer-reviewed according to Montgomery research book on global language, more than 90% of peer-reviewed international scientific journals are published in English. So, if we want to write a killer thesis or find high-quality reference for our assignments, but we don't know English,
Okay.
are basically cutting ourselves off from 90% of the world's knowledge. That's a massive loss.
Wow, it's a 90%. It's such a big number.
Yes,
Yeah, it's such a big number. And that means without English, our assignment references will be totally limited, yeah? And also, now, that's while we are in college. What about the after graduations? How crucial is it for our future career?
Okay, this is where the reality check hits even harder, El. The job market today is hyper competitive. According to data from the LinkedIn, Workplace Learning Report, and the EF English Proficiency Index, multilateral employees especially those fluent in English, have a significantly higher chance of being scored by multinational companies or MNCs. Employers today don't view English as a bonus skills, guys.
Yeah, it's not a bonus
Anymore. Yeah. It's a baseline requirement if you want your career to skyrocket.
Oh, I agree. It's not a bonus skills anymore because it's a must for in this era, yeah.
Yes.
And also, I couldn't agree more about that things. And English is basically our ticket to step out of our local bubble and go international. And now, for our third point, as communication students, we deal with the technology, social media, of course, and also the global trends daily. What is the actual link between English and technology?
Okay, it's a huge connection based on web technology surface by W3 Tates. Roughly 50% to 60% of all content on the internet is written in English.
Yep.
So that's more than half of the digital world. On top of that, almost all operating system, coding language, and even the way we write prompts for the latest AI tools
Yep.
are
It's back
primarily
again,
built in English. If you want to master global digital communication, you have to speak the language that each word was built on.
Yeah, exactly. It's not it's kind of matters because the English is international language. It's not because we live in Indonesia or we're Indonesian. We don't have to learn English. We don't have to talk in English anymore. It's not work like that. And it's fair to say that English is basically the operating system of global communication.
Okay, exactly. English is that connects us to global networks. Of course, allows us to join international webinars without feeling lost. Why?
Yeah,
It's so
exactly.
important.
Mhm.
And most importantly, again, keep us from being left behind by the fast-paced states up there.
Okay, hearing your explanation just open my eyes and also maybe it can open other eyes, yeah, completely. So to summarize again, English is unlocked 90% of global research, makes our LinkedIn profile looks amazing to the top company and give us access to more than half of the internet. And there is literally no excuse to be lazy to learn.
Don't be lazy, guys.
Thank you so much for today and for your brilliant data and also the insight today.
My pleasure. I am proud to be here, and let's start practicing our
Okay,
English.
yep, that's the
today.
point. Let's practicing. Start from now, not tomorrow.
Yes, guys.
Okay, well, that's wrap up today's episode of A2 Talk podcast. So don't forget to keep leveling up your English skill. I'm Rahel, signing off. Keep practicing and keep communicating. Bye guys. See you there.